March 7th, 2024 special town meeting to order. As a reminder, please hold your card up when voting. If you have a question, please address the moderator and begin by introducing yourself. The first article is to choose a moderator to preside over said meeting. Do I hear a nomination for moderator?
Nominate Bob Weir.
And second that?
All right, so we've had a motion and a second. Now, do I hear a motion that nominations cease?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. I now need 3 written ballots cast for the nominated moderator. Would you like to cast a ballot for moderator? All right, I now have 3 written ballots cast for the nominated moderator, and the nominated moderator is Robert Weir. So I'll have you come up and swear in. I, Robert Weir,
I, Robert Weir,
do swear or affirm
do swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I support the Constitution of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state of Maine,
so long as I shall continue a citizen thereof.
so long as I continue as a citizen thereof.
I, Robert Weir,
I, Robert Weir,
do swear or affirm
do swear or affirm
that I will faithfully discharge,
that I will faithfully discharge,
to the best of my
to
abilities,
the best of my ability,
the duties incumbent on me
the duties incumbent on me
as moderator for the
As mo-
March 7th, 2024 special town meeting,
as moderator to the March 7th, 2024 special town meeting,
according to the Constitution and the law
according to the Constitution and the law
of the state of Maine.
of the state of Maine.
Sign it.
Mr. Moderator, would you like the gavel?
Oh, don't give him again.
Do you need a-
So, we're here for this special town meeting to consider Article 2, which I'm going to read to you if you didn't pick up the paper, to see if the town will vote to authorize the select board to enter into a long-term lease not to exceed 25 years with Saginaw County for the purpose of developing, constructing, and operating a communications facility on a portion of town-owned land on Arthur J. Reno Senior Road. Could be found on Assessor's Map R01, Lot 9. Upon such terms as the Select Board, in its discretion, deems to be the best interest of the town. So that's the motion that's in front of us for this evening. This is a map of where it's going to be constructed. And before we get too far into this,
Yeah, I would like to make a motion that we allow some people from out of town to speak. Amber Jones from Saginaw County, Christine Pullman, our town administrator, and Matt Kennedy from Walden Renewals.
Seconded.
so the motion's been made that these folks that are experts on this project be allowed to speak at a town meeting, even though they're not residents of West Bath. All those in favor? All those opposed? Unanimous. So, with that, Amber, would you want to lead off, or how? I would like for somebody from the county to discuss the plan,
Do we need a motion for the first? So we got a motion on the table already for the
Yes.
article?
Move approval of Article 2 as,
Okay.
as printed.
Second.
Yeah, okay. So, there's a motion on the floor. consider Article 2 as I read it, and a second for that motion. But before we vote, I would like there may be questions from people in the audience, but before we even address questions, I'd like the people that are leading the planning for this project to speak. Amber, would you care to get up and talk?
I might actually call on Mike to introduce the project. Hi, I'm Amber Jones, Saginaw County Administrator. I came on after the project had already begun, or they'd started putting money away for the project, and Mike has seen it through from the beginning. Do you mind giving an introduction?
Sure. Hi, I'm Mike Carter. I'm the director of the Saginaw 911 Center. This project is probably right now about 2 years old. It's part of a countywide radio system upgrade. This tower being one of the vital pieces of it. Even though the parcel is located off Arthur J. Reno, we do have a DOT permit to access it from the old rest area off of Route 1. They allowed us that permit because once it's constructed, we will only visit the site once or twice a year. What this tower it'll be a 180-foot structure with 2 sets of public safety radio equipment on it. Saginaw County's and Brunswick's. Brunswick is our backup, and we're their backup. This will provide increased radio coverage in this entire area in East Brunswick and potentially improve the radio communications over at the new Morse High School. The tower's being constructed to outfit 2 potential extras. As far as rentals, we don't know. And I believe the town and the county have agreements. If that was, the town would receive a portion of it. Basically, this is one of 3 we're planning on building. And then we're taking our current system, which has 6 sites, to 11 sites countywide.
Mike, do you want to talk about the coverage?
Yes. This tower is, like I said, one of 11 potential sites. Currently, right now, our portable radio coverage entirely of Saginaw County is around 78%. After this project is complete, if it's completed as planned, we'll be looking at 96 to 97% of portable radio coverage within the entirety of Saginaw County. That's the handheld radio, the ones in the fire trucks, the ones in the police cars, much better. So we're looking at close to 100. Never can say 100, but close to.
David Hennessy, Chief, Fire Chief, didn't you,
I'm sorry, could you direct your questions to the moderator,
no,
please?
I just making sure where it was. I believe the chief at one point said that it would also improve communications in West Bath as well.
Yes,
Not just,
correct, the entirety of.
it's gonna help West Bath.
Yes.
Would you like to comment, Jonathan?
I can just repeat that. The extra coverage will definitely be nice for the town of West Bath.
Yes, this proposed tower and the tower in Fitchburg will greatly increase, especially around here and then down towards the water. And it's just all part of the vital link of everything working together.
We have a lot of dead areas.
How long, after you build this tower, how long do you anticipate that the structure will last?
With proper maintenance, we're looking about 60 years.
So it's a long term and could be
Yep.
used for other things as time goes on?
Correct.
I would point out that the purpose of this meeting is to for us to vote to authorize the select board to enter into a lease agreement. And the lease agreement specifies 25 years.
Right.
But it could be renewed. obviously.
Exactly, that's why I wanted to know, the life of the tower, because I'm sure that you probably at some point, unless technology becomes so different that you perhaps renew it.
I would also add that
Please stand.
Oh, my apologies, Amber Jones. I would also add that the tower, once it is no longer usable, the county will take it down and remove it.
And I would like to just add a comment, if I'm allowed to. If you paid attention to the previous town meeting, where this was introduced and the board agreed to have this, to schedule this special town meeting for, what I'm talking about is the previous select board meeting. There was a select board member, Suzanne Anderson, that was insistent that if down the road, 10 years from now or 5 years from now, the county would have an opportunity to lease some space on this tower for another use, say a cell phone tower signal or something. I don't know if that would even be possible or work. But if anything like that would happen, and the county was going to be able to charge a fee for their use of the tower, then we wanted to be sure that West Bath could get a share of that fee. And that is now in the contract. It wasn't a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but it is now in the contract. It was written by the county attorneys, and the select board has had the town attorney review that paragraph, and it has been judged to be suitable and satisfactory. So that is now part of the agreement for any of you who might have been part of that discussion previously.
As for that discussion, that article, what is the town share?
Yes.
What?
It's, I'm not sure, I haven't read it.
Hi, so there is no amount specified. What that provision actually does is to make it possible for future select boards and county commissioners to renegotiate, and based on a fair share of that percentage. It doesn't specify.
Yes.
So with the lease, would it be leased to the county and all equipment owned and operated by the county, or is there a third party involved?
With the space for leases would be a third party, like a cell phone company. But I don't believe, if the numbers are correct, they won't exceed 150 feet, will be at the top.
What I mean is, obviously the lease go to the county. Would the county own the tower, the equipment, and the facility that was there, or would it be?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Does West Bath get a fee for leasing it, the space to you, or are we giving it to you?
No, there's a one-time $20,000 payment up front for their use of this land for the 25 years.
And the footprint of is a road from the old rest area at 100 by 100 foot square. That's what we're using.
So it's not in an area that would probably be used for anything else?
No, we've been back and forth with Walden Renewables, who has the lease on the property. It's unusable for them, and this is the only place on the parcel that doesn't shade their arrays.
Yes?
Steve Winter, the county will have insurance for all hazards.
Yes.
That's in the contract in gory detail. Any other questions or comments? Could I have a motion that we consider a vote of Article 2 on this town meeting?
I so move.
Is there, excuse me?
I said, move to close discussion.
I'll second it.
Okay. Nobody told me I had to know all the Robert's Rules of Order. I thought we understood this. Would somebody make a motion to close discussion? So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor of closing discussion? All opposed? Unanimous. Okay, now to vote on Article 2. All those in favor of allowing the select board to move forward and consummate this or consider closing this agreement for leasing this property to the county? All those in favor, please signify by raising their card. All those opposed? Again, a unanimous vote. Unanimous vote. Now, can we have a motion to close this town meeting?
I so moved.
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning this town meeting? All those opposed? Thank you.